Hey guys, so another question today, and in this video, we would be understanding how to do a lot of like summation, understanding count functions and averages, okay, and how to use decimals, how to get something like that, okay, when the decimal is having showing till like six, seven digits, okay, how can we just get it to two decimals? That's something we learn. And it's a different question, a little bit different from what you must have been doing. No more joins, okay. Um, yeah, so a bit different question. Stay for this video, and you would definitely learn some good concepts, which I think are quite important when it comes to understanding SQL. So let's go ahead and let me share my screen, and we would solve the question right away. So as we know that whenever you are seeing the question, okay, what you need to understand is that you need to try to solve it on your own first, and I'll explain the question, what you want. So, the question is asking us that write an SQL query for Microsoft data to count sum and average of completed orders amount. Okay, so this is so basically you have three functions here: count, sum, and average. Okay, pretty understandable, pretty clear, and I hope you guys okay. Here we have the create table, we have the orders table in here, and this is what we're expecting. Okay, this is the expected output. So yeah, so I pause the video right now, go try it out, write your own SQL query, check my solution, and then come and see the solution. So okay, let me start off with the question. Okay, and think about it, like how would I have to do it? Okay, now let's see the question. So the question is that, okay, the first question is, so this is the database, right? So understand this data. And what do we need in here is that completed orders only, right? So our first understanding should be that before count sum average, the first thing that I need to do in here is that get only the completed orders. So pretty simple, select everything from orders A, okay, uh, where um, where where status, okay, status is equals to completed, okay. That's what we need, completed, okay, where status is completed. And let me run this thing, okay, so and show you guys. So you know, observe one thing, this is the previous table, and here we're only getting the ones which are completed, okay. So first part is over, okay, which was getting only the completed orders. Now if I want to get something, if now let's start solving one by one, okay. Now we need the total completed orders. Okay. So, okay, how would I do this? Okay. So if I need to find the number, it's pretty simple. I'm going to do a count function and see, I'm going to write it as total completed orders. Okay. Let's see. We're getting the same data, three as usual. Now let's go ahead and do the second one. So when the question asking you total revenue, okay, what does it mean? Okay, total revenue is a simple words, I would say, is sum. Sum of which function? Amount, which column? Amount. As total revenue. Okay, revenue. Let me run and see again. Okay, 776.15 as expected. Now let's do the next thing. Okay. Now we have to find the average. What is the syntax of average? Very simple. Average of amount, right? Amount as average order amount. And let's see if this comes gives us the answer we are looking for. Well, you see, there's an issue in here, which is get the 258.7166 you're getting, but what we really need in here is 258.72. So how would you do it? Okay. Well, the most common thing when I was learning my SQL, I would often use round function, but I don't think so. It's a really good way, in my opinion. So let's do a round function. Okay. Um, this way. Okay, let's do this one, and let's do this arrow. Yeah. So personally you can do this way, and but I think I just needed two decimal only, okay. So that's the reason I don't like this round. So it is not giving as the output is expected by the user. The final answer is correct. Most of the interviewers would be fine with something like this because it doesn't matter if there's an extra decimal or not, okay. Nobody cares about it. But I like to be perfect. Okay, I don't like the idea of things doing which if something is expected like this, I'm gonna give it like this. So think about it. What can we do for this? Okay, So I'm gonna remove this, okay, and do something else, okay. So to do this, we're gonna use cast function as decimal 10 to end this. Okay, so what I've done in here, using a cast function here. So to use a cast function here, so you write cast here as decimal. 10 is the number of total we want, but we want it to stop at 2. So we now this is what we're getting. So this is what I like about it. And let's say if I wanted to, if they said that you needed to 3, okay, um, you're getting to 3 also. But we let's keep it this, okay. Now understand one thing that you might also be wondering that if when we did sum, why did it not really give it to something like that? We didn't really need in here because sum is just like adding two things, okay? So there is a final output when you add like 2.3 to 2.3 is 4.6, okay? It doesn't produce an extra decimals like something like an average would produce because it's an infinite number, probably I would say. Sometimes it can be infinite, so it just generates a lot of values, okay? So a lot of decimals. So to remove this, I think cast function is an amazing function to use in this case. Okay. So quite a good question in my opinion, I feel. Okay. So you have an understanding of when to use what. Okay, and not just be right. So I always I'm a very big advocate of doing a lot of writing queries in such an efficient way that it doesn't take a lot of space and writing a more neat query, okay. And of course, okay, I'm not writing a lot of good CTs or table names, simply because I would say I have created so many tables at this point in a similar database. It's just impossible for me to come up with good names. But whenever you're writing an SQL query, keep in mind on understanding that you need to really write good alias, okay? Which means a good names is important, I would say. So don't just write A, B, C, D or something like just because it's neat, okay? Think about in perspective that if you're writing a code for a production environment, which I've written, okay, in Snowflake, because your code is probably gonna be get used by your hiring manager, your teammates. So write a very good names for each of the columns that you're producing and be clear on it, okay? And write good comments for each of the thing, okay? I'm not writing comments in here, it's not right, but for display because I'm solving questions for you guys. So, but whenever you're writing, make sure you write something like this, comments through this, okay? Like if you're creating a table, you're just like creating the table, okay? You can just write creating a table here, and you can just mention anything, okay. So people who is coming after you can actually look at your code and understand what's going on. So I think that's about it for this video. A very good concept for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, I'm aiming for like 5 likes for this video. I would really appreciate it. I'm not getting that much, so I would really appreciate if you guys could do a like this video. And if some of your friends are in the journey to learn SQL, okay, share the video with them so they can also learn this from this particular videos, okay. And I'm a big believer because of solving the question while learning. I don't believe in the concept of learning some theory and learning theory for weeks and then not even solving questions. I am somebody who really understands that if I have to be good at any of the technologies, so I'm, for example, learning Python. Okay, I'm solving a lot of Python questions right now to learn them directly. Okay, and I'm learning faster than just taking an online course or something. No, so if you guys are into this, okay, share this video with your friends, and I hope you guys. And I'll be producing this video for at least for 6 months now. So a lot of videos to be about to come. Then yeah. So till then, have a good day. Take care. Bye. Have a good day.